Well, for more on this, I'm joined now by Osama Nazzal, editor of the Ramallah-based radio show Voice of Palestine. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get straight into it, Osama. What will the process of reconciliation actually involve?
Yeah, first of all, the Palestinian public, the Palestinian people in general, have welcomed this announcement by Hamas movement and at the same time the effort by Fatah leadership to end this long decade division between the Gaza Strip and the West Bank. And I hope, as all the Palestinians hope, that this attempt this time will succeed and we will not have the same experience of the past, only declarations and announcements on both parts of the movements. And when it comes to implementation, we see nothing. The Palestinians now hope that Fatah movement and Hamas movement will take the necessary steps in order to implement their announcement. And this is really not an agreement as they have agreed before, but this is an announcement for the implementation of the agreement that they have reached before in 2014 and also in 2015. So we have hope because the people, all the people of Palestine have paid a very, very expensive price for this division, for this split. Especially we are a nation that is living under the worst form of occupation, the Zionist, the Israeli occupation. And without a national unity, without working hand in hand, all the factions, all the people together, it would not be easy for us to get rid of the fetters of the Israeli occupation. We hope that implementation will start and reconciliation will see light.
Osama, how do you think Israel will respond to this?
The Israeli government is the first beneficiary of the division between the Palestinian factions. And of course, Israel will never act in a way that would be for the favor of the Palestinians. Israel, as we all remember, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in 2014 and in 2015 said that if President Abbas puts his hand with Hamas, we won't talk with him. So these threats by the Israeli government and the Israeli officials are not new. And I think that Israel will do the same because Israel wants the division between Gaza and the West Bank to continue in order to press ahead with its colonial project, like settlement building and telling the world that we don't negotiate with the Palestinians because we don't know with whom we should negotiate. But this won't affect the Palestinian decision, and the Palestinian, I hope this time, serious determination to end this division and reach national unity and national reconciliation, regardless of the response and the reaction of Israel and the supporters of Israel.
Let's talk a little bit about Egypt's role in all of this. Egypt has been complicit in Israel's blockade of Gaza and is an ally of Israel. Why do you think Egypt is so keen to see Hamas reconcile with Fatah?
Yeah, first of all, we welcome any effort by any country, Arab, Muslim, foreign country, that would help the Palestinians in this division and reach reconciliation in order to have one unified program for the liberation of Palestine from the Israeli occupation. And the humanitarian situation in the Gaza Strip is very difficult. It is a catastrophic situation. And I think that the ramifications of this situation where you have no electricity, you have no potable water, you have no infrastructure, and we all remember the destruction caused by the Israeli war in 2014. Many thousands of Palestinians there are homeless. So the ramifications of this situation, if they persist and continue, will affect not only the Palestinians, but also Israel and other neighbors. So it is in the interest of all the parties involved to help Hamas and Fatah reach an agreement and enable the people of Gaza to get rid of this humanitarian catastrophe that they live. And I'm talking about the catastrophe in the Gaza Strip, though the situation in the West Bank is not much better because here we have the Israeli settlers, the Israeli occupation army, we have Jerusalem, which is surrounded, and the people of Jerusalem who are facing the worst form of racism and discrimination practiced by the Israeli government against them. So the Palestinians need this unity, And the unity of the Palestinians serves not only the Palestinians themselves, but also their neighbors, especially Egypt, because it is the closest to the Gaza Strip. And whatever happens there affects Egypt, surely.